6-4 in favor of the Hawks here on ESPN Classic.
Paxson, front court. The Hawks had 2 days off and needed him badly, and now they're ready and fresh. Jordan on the drive, knocks it in and gets fouled. One of the more amazing plays. Let me tell you this about Jordan. If he wanted to, he could get a good shot every time down, but then the rest of the team would just be standing around.
You see that move? Uncanny shot by Michael, stepping across the lane, drew the contact, put the ball up, it's good, plus the foul. Incomparable, Michael Jordan.
And he makes the three-point play.
He makes the Bulls.
And if you're the coach of Chicago, let's say you're the coach, and the team is down by 4, 72-68, bring the ball. Who do you want to take the shot? You want Michael Jordan. But it does bother the teammates, and that's a big problem in Chicago. Here's Neek on the drive, gets in the paint, he gets fouled, and they finally call it a 2-shot foul.
Neek that time putting up a shot, drawing the contact by Cartwright. It was not a good foul by Cartwright. Neek was a little out of control, but with his hang time, Johnny was able to draw the contact.
You know, Clyde, before you played, when West and Baylor were scoring so many points for LA, taking every shot, Freddie Schaus had a pretty good line, the then coach of the Lakers, and he said, look, it's like having Marison Mantle. Wouldn't you want him to be up at bat every time? But it does lead to problems. That's the point I guess we're beating to a
If the guys become too vocal, they will end up like Oakley.
Traded away. We've traded a pretty good team, New York. We have that game coming up. We have a bunch of games on TV coming up. Atlanta leads 8-7 early. We played 2.5 minutes, so now there's an illegal defense on Atlanta. Friday night, Clyde, we're in Philadelphia. Saturday night at the Garden against the Knicks, and Monday afternoon, a 1 o'clock game against the Bullets in Washington.
And the plot thickens. Well, here you see when Jordan gets the ball what happens, and when he doesn't have the ball what happens.
Jordan drives the lane and scores, and Chicago 1-point lead. Neek on the baseline. The tough jumper is no good. Rebound, Michael. Michael does too much for this team. He plays too many minutes and he has to rebound too much. Jordan, the drive all the way. And he got fouled, a 2-shot foul.
John, one thing Michael is not giving credit for, that's his savvy on the court. That time it was a very intelligent play, bringing the ball up. You saw no one picked him up. He took advantage and exploded down the lane. There you see it. No one picked him up, exploding down the lane, drawing the foul.
Oh, Michael gets two. Richard Croker producing and directing his little heart out tonight. Rose Smith and Leslie Sutton are our associate directors. And Tommy Ordover is on stats.
One thing I do not like about the players in the NBA, other than Detroit, they do not challenge Michael Jordan. Do not get up on him, bump him, put him on his backside a few times when he goes down the lane. They pretty much let him do as he please.
Jordan has 7. The Hawks have done a very good job against Jordan in the 2 ball games. A good lead by Rivers to Moses. He jams. What a beautiful pass off the dribble by Glenn Rivers. It's an 11-10 Chicago 1-point lead. And across comes Paxson. Paxson holds up high. Cartwright looking for Grant down low. Can't get it to him. 8 on the shot clock. Good defense, Hawks. Paxson off the pick. Goes to the hole. Dishes to Grant. He jams.
Sensational pass by Paxson. Time running out on the clock. Going to baseline, finding Grant underneath for the stuff.
Rivers comes across. Here's Theus on the left wing. Moses posted. Theus swinging out for Rivers. On the weak side, his running right-hander is no good. They call a foul on Rivers.
Again, Jordan, very heady play by Michael, getting excellent position on Doc Rivers and drawing that foul. Doc said, I can't believe it.
Words to that
Here's
effect.
the pass by Paxson. Lovely pass to Grant for the stuff.
Chicago by 3, 13-10. Here's Cartwright posted for the jumper good.
Big Bill can do that along the baseline. You have to get up on him, Moses.
Cartwright, a great low post player. He has not been getting the ball a lot for Chicago.
And he's griping.
Yes, that deal has not worked out yet. Anyways, early, as they say. Moses double. Dominique will make the drive and go in the lane as knocked away out of bounds. The Bulls have a 5-point lead, 15-10, with 7:34, and Atlanta has 9 on the shot clock. Neek triggers in and posts up. Reggie finds Neek. Spinning. Oh, good fakes. Getting back to Theus for the open jumper. It's no good. The rebound taken away by Cartwright. Paxson brings the dribble up quickly. A lead for Grant, who drives and leaves it up, and no good. Jammed in by Jordan.
The ever-present Michael Jordan for the stuff. Incredible performance thus far early in the game by Jordan.
Jordan has 9. The Hawks call time. Down by 7. Timeout on the floor early first. And Chicago 17-10. This telecast is authorized. I hope so. Under broadcast right granted by the Hawks, the NBA. And it's intended solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or the use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game prohibited. 7 minutes remaining in the first. Atlanta down by 7. Neek up top. Why don't they stop that awful noise? On the left wing, Theus has Moses low left. Here's Mo. The double. Swing it for Dominique. Good passing by the Hawks. Neek in the lane. The jumper, no good. And he got Grant to foul him. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Untimely foul by Grant. Had an excellent position on Neek, but he bailed him out on the shot. And I guess, too, Neek with his herky-jerky moves sometimes force those defenders into those type of fouls. The key tonight is Reggie, John. He has to get hot from outside to keep Jordan not as active on the defense. And, of course, he has to keep Jordan down on the offensive end as well.
Atlanta does a pretty good job playing the lanes against Jordan. But if he wants to score, he can score. See, Reggie overplaying Jordan, couldn't get the ball. Now Michael does. 10 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass knocked out of bounds by Rivers. Chicago has 9 on the shot clock, leading by 5, 17-12. What Chicago doesn't have is a bench. They will bring in Scottie Pippen, who's a terrific player, Craig Hodges and Dave Corzine, and that's about it. Here's Cartwright. Forcing the shot and missed it. Rebound, Dominique.
Very active tonight.
Oh, Neek really is. Cartwright needs the ball down low. In the lane, Neek has missed the jumper. Rebound, Jordan. And Jordan brings the dribble straight up.
That's not a carry, man. That's a carry right there.
And finds Cartwright for the layup. It was a carry. I thought the same thing.
No question that was a carry, but he found Cartwright. When you're a superstar in this league, they let you get away with a few things.
And Mr. Frazier speaks from experience. Across comes Rivers. 19-12, 7-point lead Chicago. Theus on the drive. Nothing called. Theus winds up with it and lays it in.
All right, good perseverance that time by Reggie, hustling, keeping it alive, and coming up with the basket.
John Paxson comes across. 5:45 left in the first. Atlanta by 5, 19-14. Jordan. Livingston gives help. Jordan drives away from the help, and Moses gets the rebound, and Jordan is down. Atlanta runs a 4-on-2. Theus to finish it, and he got fouled by Sellers. A 2-shot foul.
Time nice.
Excuse me for a minute. There's an example. Sellers is a 7-footer and has really no idea on how to stop Theus. He should block this shot or force him to pass.
Here's a nice, excellent hustle by Reggie on the last play. Looked up, bounced right to him, puts it in for the basket. Yeah, that time he made a foul that a guard would make.
Right.
Not a person that's 7 foot.
In other words, a 7-footer will get away and get an angle and be able to block the shot. Theus not going to jump over a 7-footer, but Sellers doesn't have that down yet. Scottie Pippen is in for Sellers, who leaves with 2 fouls. Pippen is a terrific player, open court player. Theus has made 1 of 2. Chicago by 4, 19-15. Paxson running at lead guard. Sam Vincent is out, so it'll be Paxson and Craig Hodges at the lead guard. Both great three-point shooters. Not ball handlers, but terrific three-point shooters. Cartwright. Here's Grant. Horace Grant. Cartwright posted where he wants it. In the lane, this hook is no good. Moses bothered the shot. Pippen gets the rebound and lays it in.
Yep, Pippen can do that. Excellent player. He hustles, and he gives him some depth off the bench, John, as well.
Rivers front court with 5 minutes remaining in the period. Neek fakes coming off up high and posts up low and drives and gets the layup up and in. Beautiful drive. Neek is going to have a big night. He has 8 in the game, and his legs are juiced up tonight.
He's psyched. He's really psyched.
Jordan and Neek have had some great shootouts. Jordan the drive. His layup is good. He's just better, that's all. He scores easier than anyone I've ever seen play basketball. Because don't forget, he's got a feathery jump shot from anywhere you want.
Stupendous move that time by Jordan. Watch the move. To hesitate around Reggie. Body control. Boy, how do you stop that?
Well, obviously you don't. No one has. Detroit does a pretty good job of playing team defense against Chicago and playing 3 or 4 guys on Jordan. Michael has hit the foul shot, and very quickly in the game, Jordan has 12.
Looks like a 50-point night tonight for Jordan.
4:35 in the first. Chicago by 7, 24-17. John Battle is in for Theus, and he'll try his hand at Jordan. No one player can play Jordan like most superstars. They need help. Moses posted and doubled. Moses throws it away, trying to go cross court.
Moses almost threw that ball, John. The Hawks are sort of out of sync. They're lackadaisical right now. A little lackluster performance.
We'll get back in this quickly. Chicago by 7. Antoine Carr comes in for Livingston, and here's Jordan. Off the back pick comes Paxson for the jumper. Good. Nice play. Paxson can really shoot it. So can Craig Hodges.
Oh, yeah, showing his range. Excellent range by the point guard Paxson.
Chicago by 9, 26-17. Atlanta runs a 1-4. Off the pick comes Neek. Doesn't get the pass. And Rivers winds up with it. A lob from Moses, batted away by Cartwright. Knocked away by Dominique and stolen by Dominique. All Neek on the drive. In the lane. The layup is no good. He drew another foul. It has been all Neek. Without Dominique, Atlanta would be 15 points down right now.
Neek working hard offensively and defensively. As we said, he's psyched up for this game. You can see it when a player really wants it. And tonight he has that look in his eyes.
Dominique gets 2. Neek has a 9, so he's looking to get in double figures.
See Collins telling Pippen how to stop Neek the next time.
That's really easy from the sidelines. 3:38. Atlanta puts on the 2-2-1 trap. Scottie Pippen breaks the trap. Good pass to Cartwright.
Too easy that time. Neek let Pippen walk right past him, and once you do that, you're vulnerable. He penetrated and found Cartwright for the layup. 9-point
lead Chicago. Rivers the drive. Here's Dominique on the baseline, doubled up. Finds Rivers in the deep corner for the 3. No. Rebound, Cartwright.
Chicago's playing superb defense right now, John.
A long lead for Pippen, and he jams.
And as we said, the Hawks are a little lackluster, and Mike has called a timeout. He's seen enough of that.
It's a 20-second timeout. Remember our schedule coming up as you see the long pass to Pippen, who beat the field and laid it in. Friday night, it's I believe, a 7:30 game in Philadelphia. I wish I had times on these games. It's a 7:30 game Friday against Philadelphia. A 7:30 game Saturday against the Knicks. And that building is sold out. I know I called our buddy John Cirillo for tickets today. The building is on fire because of the way the Knicks play and their great record. And then on Monday afternoon, a 1 o'clock start against Washington. All of them here on the Hawks television network. Well, glad a team looks very good when everything is going right and they're scoring on every play. But in truth, I think you have to look at the Hawk defense thus far tonight. Chicago's getting a pretty easy shot every time.
Yeah, and you have to look at Chicago's defense. It's been superb. They have not allowed any easy shots. And I know they were looking for Malone to work it down low against Cartwright, who's not a great defender down low. But as of yet, the Bulls have double team Malone whenever he's gotten the ball, and he's been very effective.
To get something going defensively, Dudley Bradley comes in at small forward, replacing Neek. So it is Rivers and Battle with Bradley, Moses, and Antoine Carr. And Dudley's the kind of guy who can get something going defensively. Rivers to come off the Moses pick. He goes baseline instead and throws it back outside where Moses lost it. Picked up by Jordan, who jams.
The flying man on the trapeze, Jordan. See, that was exceptional hustle by Jordan to get the ball. Moses didn't really hustle to get it.
Jordan has 14. Chicago by 13. Off the double team, Chicago gets called on an illegal defense. John Konkak will come in for Moses. Spud will come in for John Battle. No, Battle's going to take it out. Spud comes in for Rivers. And Mike Fratello, not very enamored of his first team. He has brought in an entirely different 5, including Dudley Bradley. Right now, Chicago takes their mandatory timeout on the floor. Chicago doing it owl. They lead by 13, 32-19. Hodges with Cartwright, Corzine, and Pippen. Atlanta has a second 5. Spud Webb and John Battle with Concac, Carr, and Dudley Bradley. Looking for Carlo. Carr doubled, and there's going to be a foul on Corzine. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
That first unit, John, were almost in a comatose state. And Patello got them out of there, hoping the second unit can provide a little firepower here.
Excuse me, Chicago is over the limit, so Carr gets 2. And Twan has made his first. Bradley playing a small forward. He'll play Pippen. Carr will play Corzine. Concac will play Cartwright. Twan makes them both. This is one of the teams that Spud can play against, because whether Spud plays Paxson or Hodges playing Paxson, neither one goes to the hoop. They both shoot jump shots. Spud can play a guy who shoots jump shots. He cannot play someone who's going to post him up. Hodges finds Cartwright in the lane for the follow-away off target. The rebound, Carr. Spud will run it up. Little Sputnik. Goes to the hole. The runner is good. Yeah. Count the basket. He got fouled on the play. Spud.
Sensational shot by the Spud, man. You see him pushing it up quickly. Gives the stutter dribble. Hodges pushes him. He continues with the shot and banks it off the glass for the hoop.
Spud Webb has promised that his early season offensive problems are a thing of the past, and he makes a three-point play.
That play might ignite the Hawks now.
And the Hawks have really missed Spud Webb's offensive contribution. Scottie Pippen as point forward will bring it up against Bradley. Chicago by 8, 32-24. Pippen the drive, stopped by Bradley. Good defense. Scottie off the Corzine pick. Bradley has fought through the pick. Good defense. Corzine, 3 on the shot clock. 2, he launches it way wild. Spud, the rebound, saves to Concac. Ahead for Battle. Battle, front court, drive, stop, jumper, bullseye.
And here they come. The Hawks are coming back in it. Their defense is taking Chicago out of the game right now.
Well, maybe Spud Webb, Dudley Bradley, and John Battle's contributions at the end of tonight, Clyde, won't be significant on paper, but we know they're significant because those 3 guys, Dudley's defense, Spud and Battle running it up, have now put him right back in the game.
And right now, because of the Hawks' defense, Chicago is going east and west and no longer north and south. That's the difference.
The offense changes when he goes out.
Right, and Jordan is wondering what's going on. Would you like to be Jordan, knowing every night if you're going to win, you have to come up with 30, 40, 50 points?
At least. And do the other things, too. Join us just before the start of the third period. That's when we'll have our Coca-Cola coaches update. Here's Spud saving the ball to Concac on the last play. That ended with Battle hitting the jumper. A minute and a half remaining in the first. Atlanta down by 13 has scored 7 straight. They're looking for Cartwright. That's where they want to go. Here's Cartwright, but Cartwright forced out. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen knocked away by Bradley. 5 on the shot clock.
Bradley showing you why he made the Hawks team, because he's an excellent, superb defensive player. And he's doing a job on Pippen.
He is the meaning of the word role player. He can really play a role. Horace Grant comes back in and comes in for Cartwright.
And I'm baffled as to why, John, they have Pippen trying to set up the offense rather than Paxson.
They do use him that way. Corzine inbounds 4 on the shot clock, forces it way off target, and a rebound Battle. And Atlanta can come within 4. That quickly. Battle front court. Carr posted, double. Swing it now. Bradley is the open man. Bradley, bullseye.
Yeah.
Dudley Bradley, and it's a 4-point ball game. Atlanta has scored 9 straight. They have Concac kneeing Paxson.
No question about it. Not a smart foul by Cac putting a knee on Paxson when he's that far from the basket. And you can see the stress on his face. He realizes it.
That's the 4th team foul, first in the last 2 minutes. 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Atlanta down by 13, now trailing by 4. The second unit has brought them back.
Now you see why. Who would watch this team play without Jordan?
Corzine posted. Not a very good post-up player. Doubled. Here's Grant, stopped by Dudley Bradley on the baseline. Paxson, Hodges a three-point try. No, Dudley Bradley got fouled. A two-shot foul. Boy, I mean, let's give credit where credit is due. One of the reasons is that Jordan is out of the lineup. But boy, the second unit has played some defense.
And the second unit for the Bulls look like strangers. They don't know what to do. They're very discombobulated, John, and it's paying off for the Hawks.
That's why coaches go nuts in the NBA. You have a 13-point lead, and 2 minutes later you look up and the lead is gone. Bradley can bring the Hawks within 2.
Well, as you alluded to earlier, they do not have a bench.
No, not at all.
They think a bench is something in the park.
Dudley Bradley. He has a role on this team because of what you've seen tonight. That's his game. He makes one of 2, and Atlanta misses the back tip. Here's Pippen front court, Chicago by 3. They'll hold for the final shot, at least they should. And you see the time in the lower right-hand corner. Hodges against Spud. Now here's Paxson. Grant, that's a bad shot and too early. And a rebound, Koncak. Spud. 2 seconds from midcourt. The shot is no good. Well, the last thing Doug Collins wanted is Horace Grant taking a 20-footer off balance. At the end of one period of play, the score of the Hawks trailing by 3. Chicago 32, Atlanta 29 here on Hawks television. Atlanta was down 32-19. They end the quarter 32-29. Obviously 10 straight. Bradley, the drive, gets inside of Pippen and draws a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, Dudley looking to score, something that he doesn't normally do. That was a nice move by him down the lane to draw the foul. And now Jordan is back in the game. I would definitely keep Battle or Bradley on him the rest of this game.
That will end the 10-0 run. One thing, if you need a point or you need a shot, you get it to Michael. He's going to find it. Bradley gets 2. Atlanta with Koncak, Carr, and Dudley Bradley at small forward. The backcourt, Spud and John Battle.
Still would like the guys to body up to Jordan. Make him work, man. Don't just let him penetrate by you so easily.
Bradley has 5. Bradley plays Pippen. Battle will play Jordan. Hodges comes across. Atlanta down by 1. Battle knocked it away. Pippen regains and stepped down the end line. What happened was Mike Fratello got his second unit to step up to the Bulls, and they're stepping up, sealing off lanes, sealing off the baseline, playing in their shirt. Chicago turning it over.
Creating chaos, organized chaos right now.
Atlanta could take the lead. Here's Carr posted and doubled. They're doubling everything in the post. Spud slips away. Dishes outside. Up top for the Battle jumper. It is in and out. A rebound taken away by Corzine. Good ball movement by the Hawks. Here's Jordan across. Michael. Corzine's pass batted away and stolen by Battle. Atlanta could take the lead here. Battle on the drive. To the hole. The layup is good.
That time JB out hustling Grant, who seemed to give up. Battle accelerated to the basket, and he was fouled.
The Hawks by 1, 33-32.
See the steal right here by Battle. Quick hands, pushes it all the way up. You see Grant is on him, but he seems to give up. John goes to the hoop like he should. 22.
And Battle hits the foul shot. Atlanta has scored 15 straight, a 15-0 run. But I get the ball to Jordan here if I'm Chicago. They're posting up Jordan against a smaller Battle. Jordan on the drive, scoops it up and in.
Sometimes his moves seem like they're choreographed by Michael Jackson that time.
Yeah, it's amazing. He has 16. Carr doubled on the baseline, has it knocked out of bounds.
What makes him really incredible is his hang time. That time Jordan on that particular basket didn't know where he was, but because he could stay in the air so long, he had time to find out, use the glass for that basket. Here you see that move going baseline. Doesn't know where he is, but because of his hang time, he scoops it in.
Well, he's amazing. I mean, he has a bit of Neek. He has a bit of Jerry West. I mean, here's Koncak on the baseline. Bradley swings it for Spud. Now Carr posted up, and he'll get doubled. He takes the jumper short. Rebound Corzine. We're tied at 34. Bradley just missed the steal. Pippen the drive. Runs over Spud. Offensive foul. He saw Spud and just pushed him away.
Spud intimidated Pippen that time. He thought Spud would steal it, so he used his elbow to push him off.
Scotty draws his second.
Excellent hustle by the Spud man.
Spud Webb, John battle with Carr, Koncak, and Dudley Bradley. John Sterling, Clyde Frazier at the Omni.
What the Hawks are missing now, John, they're doing it defensively. Offensively, they don't have the players that can hit the hoops now.
Carr, battle on the drive against the double team. The shot is no good. Rebound is tipped, and there's a foul on Chicago.
And now the Hawks are out hustling the Bulls. Sellers calls for that foul because JB kept it alive. Again, the Hawks are suffering offensively when they have to come down and play the half-court game.
Sellers draws his third, and Chicago is going to put in a non-shooter, big rugged guy named Jack Haley. But because they have to get Sellers out of the game, here's Spud. Dudley Bradley playing off him. Koncak posted and doubled. Bradley will try to swing it. Chicago gets back. Spud the drive. Can't get in. Bradley, 5 on the shot clock, launches it and tipped in by
to Carr for the tip-in.
Beautiful, right near the rim. And below it, too. So it wasn't offensive interference. Atlanta by a deuce, 36-34 to trailing by 13. 9.5 in the half. Corzine, that's his shot, and he hits it.
Yeah, the big fella's a lot like the guy from Detroit outside. He can fill it up.
Spud dishes it off. Battle the drive. Finds Bradley. Back. Chicago doing a good job of doubling and getting back. Battle. Launches it and hits it.
A little string music by JB.
John Battle has 7. Atlanta by 2. And here's Michael off the pick for the jumper. Missed it. Rebound. Koncak. Kick out of bounds. Last touch by Koncak.
Corzine hustling that time to come up with the loose ball. Cack a little lax in going retrieving that rebound.
Chicago's going to call time. Now the Bulls call time. Early second period. Atlanta leading by 2, 38-36.
Well, don't forget to vote for your favorite Hawk in the Miller NCAA All-Star.
Here's Michael. Throws it away, trying to hit Bill Cartwright. Atlanta now has Spud and Doc Rivers in the game with Bradley, Carr, and Moses Malone. Chicago has the rookie from UCLA, Jack Haley, Cartwright, and Sellers up front. The backcourt, Hodges and Michael Jordan. Sellers on the bench with 3. Pippen also on the bench, as is Horace Grant. Here's Bradley. Well, Sellers is playing with 3. Bradley away from Sellers, goaltender. Grant Sellers, when he's on defense, you got to isolate him, and the Hawks just did.
Yeah. Bradley showing a nice spin reverse move there going to the hoop for that layup.
Bradley and Battle off the bench each have 7. What a lift they've given the Hawks. Battle now on the bench. Atlanta by 4. And Atlanta has outscored Chicago 21-4 lately. Cartwright double. Sellers, that's his game, the jump shot. He missed it. Cartwright the rebound, and his jumper go.
Something Cartwright's not noted for, offensive rebound, and that time he hustled, came up with the basket.
Billy has 10 in the game. 8 minutes remaining in the half. Bradley against Sellers. Does he take him again? Yes. Cartwright knocked it out of bounds. Atlanta gets it back.
Yeah, but I'm liking Dudley Bradley, John. I didn't know he had this type of offense. He made 2 exceptional moves to get inside on the paint. That time he did not get to roll.
And how about the Hawks allowing Dudley Bradley to isolate against Sellers? 7:49 remaining in the period. Atlanta by 2, 40-38.
I would also isolate on Haley as well.
Spud drives the gap, dishes off. Moses lays it in. Dominique will get back. Jordan comes across. Atlanta by 4. The sold-out Omni to the rafters. 2-man game, Jordan and Cartwright. Cartwright sets the pick. Moses jump switches. The pass back to Cartwright, knocked away and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks, who have defended that very well.
Tenacious defense by the Hawks, really helping out, stepping up on the picks, and coming up with the loose balls now. No question, their defense has been the difference in turning this game around.
Dominique comes in for Dudley Bradley, who was sensational. Jordan stopped in the lane. Cartwright blocked by Moses. Moses, it's a 3-on-1. What are they going to call now? Oh, a 24-second violation, which stopped the Hawks break.
A lucky break for the Bulls because the Hawks definitely had a 3-on-1 break, but the 24-second clock elapsed.
7:10 remaining in the half. Spud and Doc Rivers with Carr, Moses, and now Dominique back in. Neek had a big start at the beginning. I guess if you had to start, it would be at the beginning. Here's Neek. Moses is low and tripled up, and the foul is called. That's a mistake by Chicago. They don't want two guys running him, and Sellers goes over to Hodges and says, me. They want a big guy to run at Moses to block off the passing lanes.
He had an excellent position, no reason to use his body to make the foul. He's been watching Carr. Some of Antoine's moves there. Sellers goes to the bench.
Off the weak side pick comes Neek, and the pass too wide for him.
It's always the passer's fault whenever there's a bad pass, but that time Neek, instead of going out to get the ball, was trying to cheat into the basket.
He tried to cheat a little step off the pick. Good point, Clive. Jordan has the pass knocked away. Pippen takes the jumper and missed it. And the rebound, Moses. Moses and Carr, a couple of big bodies on the boards. Spud to run it, Spud. And Dominique on the drive in the lane, and he got fractured by Haley.
Well, if you're going to give a foul, that's the way to give it.
And Dominique comes out, kind of blinking his eyes and bumsteading. Watch at the end of this.
Very subtle foul by Haley.
I think that's a Haley's game.
You know, in the old days, John, every team had a jungle Jim Luskatov, and this is what this man seems to be.
Yes, he is. Got to come in and give hard fouls, kind of. Neek has made 1 of 2. He has 11 in the game. Atlanta by 5.
So now we know how Haley made this team.
43-38. Craig Hodges playing him outside because he's a three-point shooter. One of the great three-point shooters in the game. Jordan, great move. He gets rid of it so quickly. Carr couldn't control it. See, Jordan makes one little move and goes up, and that's it. He's alone for the jump shot.
He just glides around the court.
Now, if he couldn't shoot, that'd be one thing, but he can shoot jump shots with anyone. That's the Jerry West in him. Scottie Pippen to trigger, and now what?
Reggie holding Michael,
Two-shot
allowed Jordan to get inside. Would have had an easy basket. Reggie had to grab him.
It's an automatic two-shot foul because the ball wasn't delivered in. John Paxson will come back in, probably for Hodges, I'm sure for Hodges.
Again, that savvy displayed by Jordan, getting inside of Reggie to draw the foul. He's always looking for an edge, man, and he's superb at doing that. He's profound as well as provocative, John, in his style of play.
Paxson does come in for Hodges. Paxson and Jordan now with Cartwright, Scottie Pippen at small forward, and Jack Haley at brute forward. Jordan has made them both. He has 18. Atlanta by 3, 43-40. Rivers and Theus with Livingston, Moses, Dominique. They swing it for Neek and open up the side. No double team yet. Here comes the double team. Dominique spins away. Oh, what a drive by Dominique.
Uncanny spin by Neek, leaving his man in the dust for the layup.
You know, that's a pretty quick guy guarding him, Scottie Pippen, and he was left in the dust. Jordan, the drive. Pulls up for the jumper. And Rivers on the drive. If he misses his jumper, you have a half a chance. Theus open, right side. Short, rebound, Jack Haley. Paxson to run it up.
Cartwright running.
Offensive foul. Rivers stood his ground.
Rivers sacrificing his body to draw that foul by Cartwright. You see Cartwright, no question about that charge. Doc was there, had position. And that time, John Cartwright did not look like he was a 7-footer. You see a guard on you, pull up, use the glass.
Rivers front court. Is Chicago going to trap? No. Rivers comes off the pick. They're going to swing it again for Dominique. Moses this time goes low left. Cartwright trying to front him. Neek takes the jumper and missed it long. Rebound, Cartwright. Stolen by Reggie. Stolen all the way. In the lane, the layup is good.
Yeah, time, maybe that basket will get him going.
Atlanta by 7, 47-40. They've outscored Chicago 28-8 since late first period. Here's Pippen. Moses fronting Cartwright.
Wrestling match.
Pippen got fouled, hits the shot.
Basket is good by Scottie Pippen. The foul, number 21, Dominique Wilkins, his first.
Cartwright and Moses in a love match underneath. Looked like a wrestling match, but Pippen off the drive for the running jump shot for 2. Pippen, an unknown player out of a very small college, has made his mark in the NBA. Last year coming on as a rookie.
Yeah, he's a darn good player. He had back problems at the beginning of this year, but a tremendous open court player, and he can handle the ball. Not a great jump shooter. He makes a three-point play. Atlanta's lead is down to 4. Rivers off the Moses pick. Rivers drives the lane and draws a foul. See, Chicago does not have a shot blocker, so he can just drive the lane. Neither Sellers, nor Cartwright, nor Grant, nor Pippen check shots. In fact, probably their best shot blocker is Jordan.
Without a doubt. Doc been aggressive, penetrating to draw the foul. I would love to see him do more of that, John, taking charge more often, getting into the paint, creating situations not only for himself but his teammates.
I think you're right. He drives so well. I think he's preoccupied with trying to get Moses off and Neek off and Reggie off. And Doc has really sacrificed his offensive game this year, but the team's winning, so Rivers makes them both. Doc is averaging 11 a game. Theus 18, Moses 21, and Neek 27. The Hawks by 6, 49-43, 4:19 left in the half. Charles Davis is in now. Not a bad jump shooter at small forward. Jordan has missed it. Rebound tip, but packed up by Paxson. Here's the open Davis jumper. No. Oh, what a jump by Jordan. He lays it in.
So there's no excuse for that. Reggie not blocking him out. You know where Jordan will be when the ball goes up. You got to get a body on it.
Rivers all the way, missed the drive, and Jordan gets the rebound. Jordan has 20 in the game. Drives the lane, lays it up. No, he just missed. Rebound Hawks. Rivers will run ahead for Neek. Neek to the hole. The runner is no good. Dunked in by Dominique. He followed his shot and jammed it in.
Reverberating dunk off the miss by Neek. A nice one-hand shot. He missed it, and he was there to put it in. Again, no one blocked him out.
Jordan finds Davis, blocked beautifully by Moses, out of bounds. You know, one thing Moses played great, as we've talked about, Clyde, from beginning of the year to now. He may be jumping better now than he did at the beginning of the year.
Here's a spectacular play by the Neek. Shooting a run in one hand, and he'll miss it. Watch the quick get up and stuff it in.
Down low, Cartwright posted. That's where he wants it. Cartwright spins the shot up and in. He's an excellent low post player. Cartwright has 12. Atlanta by 4, 51-47. Rivers, Paxson not big enough or quick enough to play him, and Rivers draws another two-shot foul.
That's it, Doc. Take advantage of guys laying off you to get into the paint, which he's doing now, and he's drawing fouls. That way, guys will start to try to block you from the paint, and you create shooting opportunities from the outside.
Chicago at the point guard has different combinations, but they don't have one guy who can do everything. Paxson, a good standstill jump shooter, but not quick enough to play Rivers. Now Hodges doesn't handle the ball well enough. Sam Vincent handles the ball well and is quick. Not a very good scorer.
Rivers, John, the epitome of role players. We have a bench of role players over there.
Doc makes 1 of 2. At halftime, we're going to have a great feature on Michael Jordan. And I want you to watch it. If you love Michael and basketball. Oh, what a steal by Rivers. He stole the entry pass. Ahead for Livingston. Clifford, cross court.
Dominique twisting, nasty, sassy dunk.
And a great pass by Livingston when he could use it. Atlanta by 7. Jordan the drive. Missed the layup. Back tap, and there's a foul on Atlanta.
Jordan drawing the foul because of his quick feet, explosive jumping ability.
Technical foul on Cliff Livingston. So Livingston draws the foul and the tee, and now Jordan will get 3 foul shots.
The steal by Doc. It's going to get it up to the News, who would find the Neek on a twisting, nasty, sassy dunk.
Atlanta calls time. Up by 7, 54-47. Jordan is going to get 2 foul shots and the tee. Atlanta's called time, but let's look at the foul shots. Are they going to let him shoot the tee first? I guess. Jordan makes the tee. Atlanta leads it by 6, and we'll get back with 2:35 remaining in the half, and Atlanta leading 54-48.
Hawks fans, don't miss these.
Are on the action-packed fantasy adventure, The Beastmaster. That's not him. Tomorrow night at 8 on Channel 46. Paxson, the runner, is no good. Moses couldn't control the rebound. Cartwright does. Apparently, Jordan's foul was not a 2-shot foul. Here's Jordan, the drive in the lane, jams, and draws another foul. Jordan has 23. You know, you're seeing the Chicago season, the last few seasons, in microcosm.
The shake and bake by Jordan for the stuff, but it started out front, John. Reggie runs up on the man. Jordan goes right around him. Once he gets in the paint, that will happen.
Jordan has 24. In other words, Jordan is having an all-world performance, and Chicago trails by 3, 54-51. Across comes Rivers. Chicago looks to trap Rivers, and there's an illegal defense. That brings with it a technical foul this time, and Dominique will shoot the tee. But, it's, you know, Clyde, it's everything we talked about at the beginning. Could Jordan have been better than he's been tonight? I mean, he's already scored 24.
Effortlessly, you know, he goes through it, he glides around the court like nothing is going. But like I said, he plays with gusto and savvy. Those are his keys.
Oh, he's fabulous. I mean, in every heart, soul, I agree with you. It's not a knock at Jordan. It's a boost for Jordan. He does so much, but a one man, no matter who the guy is, can't do it in the NBA. Theus, the drive, dishes off, is broken up and taken away by Paxson. So his magic is fabulous, but he has good players with him. And Chicago needs better players.
What's happening now, Jordan has messed up Reggie's mind offensively because he's worried about trying to contain Jordan on the defense.
Cartwright posted. His jumper is no, and the rebound taken away by Moses. Looking for the outlet and finds Rivers at midcourt. A lead for Neek. Drives the lane. Once he's there, he's in business. He missed it. Rebound, Dominique. Lays it up in it.
Yeah.
Dominique ain't too shabby. He has 19.
He's persevering on the boards, keeping the ball alive. My top 3, they say Bird, Magic, Jordan. I think Neek, Magic, Jordan are the top 3 players in this league.
Good for you. I'm glad to hear you say that about Neek, who is underrated, especially in his hometown, your old hometown, Atlanta.
And he knows that in order to be considered in the upper echelon, he must go off against Jordan and Magic and those guys, and he has been doing it this season.
I think if Neek is ever to get in the opinions of people other than myself and such in that upper echelon, the Hawks are going to have to win it big. In other words, win the East and maybe win the world title. Jordan hits the illegal defense technical, and Michael has 25. Battle is in for Theus.
Bird, of course, I would think is maybe the most all-around player, but I think Jordan is moving in on that aspect as well.
I don't even think you should try to compare them. They're all so fabulous. When a guy like Clyde Frazier says that Jordan, when he retires, is going to be thought of as the best guard of all time, that means over Frazier, West, Robertson. That's saying something when Clyde Frazier does it.
Hey, John, this guy does in the air what we did on the floor.
Yeah. Cartwright got whacked by Carr and Moses. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Again, the Hawks allowing the Bulls to get inside the paint area, and when that happens, the defense break down, and they're taking advantage of it now.
A minute remaining in the half. Atlanta leading currently by 4. Cartwright's having a good game.
Cartwright's been very active inside, and normally he's not a very physical player.
Billy has 12. He averages 13.
But again, pride plays a lot and has a lot to do with this game, and Cartwright knows that if he doesn't play, Moses will push him out of the gym. So he's psyched up tonight. Neek is psyched up.
Cartwright makes them both. He has 14. Rivers in battle with Moses, Neek, and Carr for the final minute. Atlanta by 2, 56-54. They want to run a play for Neek. Swinging for Neek and open up the side. Here comes a double team. So Rivers gets the pass, drives the lane. The runner is good. It worked beautifully.
Neek finding Doc for the drive. Doc is taking charge the last 5 minutes.
45 seconds remaining in the half. Charles Davis and Haley. That's not the forwards are going to win for you too often. Jordan, front court. Here's Cartwright, two-man game. He gets doubled. Cross-court Paxson. Now to Charles Davis. For the jumper, no. Rebound taken by Bout.
Davis can shoot the ball, though. You can't insult him. You got to respect him.
He's a good jump shooter. Atlanta will run it out. They can run all but 1 second, so they can run it out. And Battle will handle the ball. Atlanta by 4. Trying to take a 6-point lead. Battle against Paxson. Fakes him. Has it knocked away. Takes the jumper short. And that's it. That'll take care of the first half. We'll get back with a little recap. Remember the feature on Michael Jordan. And at the end of one half of play, the score, the Hawks 58 and Chicago 54. Mr. Michael has 25 to lead Chicago. Bill Cartwright, though, having the kind of night that Chicago envisioned, Clyde, when they made that trade of Oakley for Cartwright. He's had a decent game down low, and he has 14.
I'm impressed more, John, with his defense on Moses. He's done a credible job keeping Moses away from the basket. And the people are getting their money's worth tonight. The two people they came to see the most are doing it.
Michael Jordan, you look at some of the figures. Atlanta's shooting it better and getting more foul shots. Chicago does have 4 more rebounds. They also have 3 more turnovers. But here's a stat for you. Michael Jordan leads the team in rebounds with 6. He also leads them in assists. What else is there?
He needs
25
to
points.
renegotiate.
No, not
He's
anymore.
underpaid.
He's already broken the bank. Down low, Moses. In the corner, Rivers doesn't take the threes. Finds Moses outside, played by the guard. Now the double team. Rivers gets a shot off it. No. Rivers gets the rebound and lays it up. No. And the rebound is loose and taken away by Horace Grant. We begin the second half. Atlanta leads it by 4. Michael in the lane has hit it. A nice, beautiful, soft, feathery jump shot.
Okay, John, I've been asked, how do you stop Jordan? First of all, if I'm guarding him, I give him the outside shot to start the game. He starts to hit that, then you must come up on him. But Reggie, right now, does not have a concept of how to guard the guy.
Atlanta by 2. Neek, Livingston, Moses, Malone with Rivers and Theus. Here's Neek on the drive, gets in the paint. Beautiful drive. Beautiful scoop drive by Dominique. Jordan stepped on the sideline, so Atlanta gets it back. Chicago going with Paxson and Jordan. And up front, they have Pippen, Horace Grant, and Cartwright.
Rare turnover by Jordan. It was out of control, something you rarely see with him.
Here's Neek on the deep left wing. And they have Moses low, the double team. They really are doubling Moses. They're trying to take him out of the game. They've done a good job. Theus, a long jumper. In and out, the rebound taken away by Horace Grant. And Jordan comes across. Cartwright is low. Pippen has it in the corner. Grant, not a jump shooter.
You watch Jordan when the shot goes up. A lot of times he cheats to the basket.
Cartwright missed the jumper from the corner. Atlanta would like him shooting it out there. And Rivers to push it. Atlanta by 4. Cliff Livingston open, has missed it, and the rebound taken away by Horace Grant. Paxson the other way. Nice drive by John Paxson.
That time went right around News. News thought Doc was picking him up, and nobody picked him up.
So Antoine Carr will come in for Cliff Livingston for that malfeasance. Atlanta by 2, 60-58. Dominique, a long jumper. No, rebound taken away by Cartwright. Atlanta not taking great shots. Paxson comes across to tie.
They give him the outside.
Jordan, great fake.
That's it. Give him that shot. Make him a few of those. Then you got to get up on him, John.
Well, they better start getting up on him. He has 29, and Atlanta calls time. There is a timeout on the floor, and we are all tied up. Early third period, tied at 60. Our upcoming schedule, Friday night in Philadelphia, it's a 7:30 game. Saturday night in New York, a 7:30 game. And then Monday afternoon on Martin Luther King Day, it'll be a 1 o'clock game in Washington against Cap Center. There's our boss, Ted Turner. Atlanta and Chicago tied at 60. Carr is in for Livingston. Chicago's done a great job on Moses. They've held him to 4 points. The pass tipped away, but picked up by Dominique. 6 on the shot clock. Neek walks. They didn't call it, and Carr gets a layup, which is good. Tipped in, I think. It was tipped in by Carr. And Atlanta by 2, 62-60.
Again, John, Detroit does an excellent job in containing Jordan. They do it by Dumars playing him very aggressive and other guys helping out. Whereas the Hawks are trying to do it one-on-one, and they're getting burned.
Jordan again.
Got to get a man on it physically, and other guys help out, make him pass the ball.
Jordan has 31. He can get a jump shot anytime he wants. And when he's on, he cannot be stopped. And he's proving it to it was Rivers off the Carr pick. Open his Neek on the wing. And he hits. Dominique has 23. Atlanta by 2. Pippen and Cartwright a two-man game. Jordan is on the weak side. Pippen takes the jump shot. Dominique gets the rebound, and Rivers will push it up. Chicago is back. Here's Neek. Baseline spin, ducks in, and draws the two-shot foul.
Neek showing his experience over the younger Pippen. Didn't have anything to do with the ball. Got Pippen up in the air to draw that foul.
Mr. Frazier used to do this great. When he'd get a guy, stop, and the minute he would get up in the air, then lean in and draw the foul.
Jump on him. I made a living with that move.
Absolute. Dominique has made the first. A very unusual game for Atlanta. The power forward, Cliff Livingston, doesn't have a point. And Moses Malone only has 4, and he has really been contained by Chicago through that double team. Neek makes 1 of 2. Atlanta by 3, 65-62. Here's Jordan. Now the double. They're going to double him every time. Now Paxson outside has missed it, and the rebound is stolen by Rivers. A lead for Carr, who drives, got fouled, and it'll be a two-shot foul. Paxson did what he had to do. He reached out and grabbed one of Carr's arms.
Yep, good, smart foul by Paxson. Knew it was 2 points, but again, Carr using his power. See, he saw that a guard was on him, got under control to draw that foul. Don't charge over a guard when you see him standing there when you're a 6'7" or 6'8".
Chicago now goes with Cartwright, Sellers, and Jack Haley is back in. And Paxson, and of course Michael on the back line. Carr has played very well. He has 7 in the game.
Very composed tonight for him. Hasn't made any foolish fouls.
Twan makes them both. Atlanta now by 5, 67-62. Let's see if Jordan gets it if somebody leaves his man and runs at him. That's what happened the last time. Make someone else beat you. Cartwright, and here's Jordan. Jordan on the drive. Oh, what a move. Blocked by Theus. Theus got him from behind. Here's Neek. Rivers for Moses. Tipped by Dominique. Neek drives, gets bumped, and they finally call a foul. Oh, Jack Neese. Wait a minute. Jack Neese called a double dribble, but Derek Stafford has a foul.
And confusion reigns between the officials, and the Hawks win it. Here you see that action. Mo missing the layup. Tips it, Neek tips it. The tip drill by Neek again, but anyway, they call travel, but it will overrule, so the Hawks have the ball.
Mayor Young tells me that's exactly when he got fouled, and he's right. Chicago takes a 20-second timeout. Atlanta with a 5-point lead, 67-62. Isn't it interesting? And honestly, I'm trying to make this point so we don't sound like we're patting ourselves on the back, but everything we talked about at the beginning, you know, you choose a topic sentence, a theme, at the beginning of any game you do on television or radio for that matter. So we chose the thing about that Michael does so much, but Chicago doesn't win like they have in the past, and that other players complain about the number of shots. And what a perfect example tonight. How can he be better than he has been tonight? And still, they're having a tough time.
I think what finished him was trading Oakley. No question they missed this man tremendously.
They missed that physical presence. He was a brute, and he rebounded the ball.
But again, Jordan and Oakley did not get along. Oakley wanted more shots.
Yes, he did. Theus lost it out of bounds.
Jordan's defense, the man does it all.
Reggie did lose it out of bounds. Paxson and Jordan with Cartwright, Sellers, and Jack Haley.
I like to know Jordan's diet. What does he eat?
Certainly isn't fat. Here's Cartwright. He hits the soft jumper.
Cartwright, nice fadeaway on the baseline.
Cartwright has 16. Theus, offensive foul. He had nowhere to go.
And Jordan has him baffled. Reggie doesn't know which way is up right now. Jordan doing a superb job defensively on him, and offensively, he's doing what he wants to do.
John Battle comes in for Reggie. And in front court, here's Jordan. Chicago down by 3. Paxson's long jumper, no good. Rebound, Moses Malone. If the game is close in the fourth quarter, Jordan will shoot it every time. And I don't blame Doug Collins. I'd have him shoot it too. Dominique finds Rivers in the corner. Doc the drive in the lane. His layup is good. Count the basket. He got fouled on the play. You know, you hear about a guard, and Clyde was one of the best of having a good finish. Look at the great finish of Rivers after he gets hit.
Here you see the penetration into the paint. There was the contact. Rivers strong enough to get it up for the basket. Again, whenever guys get inside of the paint area, it's trouble. Three things can happen, John, and all of them are bad.
Score, dish off, and get fouled. Rivers makes a three-point play. He has 10. And the Hawks now lead it by 6. Jordan up top.
Give him the outside. Give him the shot.
And he hits it.
All right.
Jordan
all you can do.
33. Some people, when he graduated, wondered about his jump shot. Oh, yeah? Rivers. Dominique, a three-point try. Short. And the rebound, Paxson. Jordan. Jordan lost it out of bounds as Rivers applied pressure.
Quick hands by Rivers. That time, Battle getting help from Doc and coming up with the loose ball out of bounds. Jordan can create a lot of enemies on your team, John, when guys don't help out against him.
True. 5:40 remaining in the period. Atlanta leading it by 4. Moses up top, drives on Cartwright and draws a two-shot foul. That's something we've seen in Moses' game this year. He lost all that weight. He's so much quicker. And he drives on opposing centers, and he beats them every time.
First step, all Cartwright could do, he was left defenseless because Mo got the first step on him. So Cartwright had to grab him for the foul. Moses, again, playing like a vintage Moses Malone, relentless on the offensive boards and very active on the defense.
Mo has made the first.
What an acquisition by the Hawks getting this man, Moses Malone.
Something. And he's really playing better than he has in years. Of course, the weight loss really is a big
he's
part of that.
rejuvenated. He realizes a chance to win another ring with this team.
Yeah, he's here on a mission. I agree. Atlanta by 6, 72-66. Paxson and Jordan with Cartwright, Corzine, and Brad Sellers. Jordan off the pick for that smooth jumper. This one misses. Rebound. Lost by Neek, but he saves it in bounds. 5 minutes remaining in the third as Rivers comes across. Doc, the drive in the lane off the crossover.
Doc taking charge, using Paxson.
Rivers has 12. Atlanta now by 8, and Chicago calls time. There is a timeout on the floor. Timeout. With the Hawks leading by 8, 74-66. To Jason Odom of Riverdale, who won the Domino's Pizza prize pack by knowing that Bob Pettit holds the record for the most field goal attempts in a game, 43 and a half, 30 in a quarter, 19. I got to tell Neek about that. He can't let that go on. He's got to take some more shots.
Yeah, Pettit, I'm sure, had to ice his arm down after that game.
Get contusions from that. 4:50 remaining in the third. John Sterling, Clyde Frazier at the Omni, the sold-out Omni. Atlanta has their biggest lead, 8 over the Bulls. Michael Jordan and the Jordan-heirs, and is that ever true? Here's a steal by Carr. They try to hit Cartwright. Carr brings a dribble up himself to Moses. On the drive, he got fouled, a two-shot foul. That's a nice fast break. Antoine Carr and Moses, who could be a tag team wrestling duo, and they pounded it down court.
Carr showing his versatility, dribbling it up on the break, finding Moses on the wing. Again, Moses saw Paxson, got under control, and drew the foul. You do not want to charge over a guard. So he gathered himself under control and drew that foul. The only way Paxson could stop him was to foul him. And Big Mo, as you know, is a superb free throw shooter, has always been throughout his career.
Two of the Bulls forwards, Sellers on the floor, Pippen on the bench, have 4. Moses makes them both. He has 8 in the game, and now Atlanta by 10. It's kind of an inexorable lead by Atlanta. You knew they would carve it out once they got close. Jordan, and if he doesn't take it, the Bulls are in trouble. He finds Cartwright down low, doubled up. Corzine swings it for Paxson. They swing it all the way over to Sellers, and his jumper is good. To be truthful about it, Doug Collins has a team on the floor now of Jordan and 4 guys who can really shoot. Paxson, Sellers, Corzine, and Cartwright. So when they're doubled, they should take advantage of it. There's a call away from the ball on Atlanta.
But you called it earlier, John. Not one intimidator on the court.
No,
all of those guys put together could not intimidate anyone.
Substitution for Chicago.
So the Hawks also should have a quickness advantage on the boards as well as on the break.
Now Craig Hodges, another excellent shooter, a great three-point shooter, comes in. Chicago off the double team should have jump shots every time with those guys. Cartwright throws it away. He got doubled up. Sellers broke and Cartwright threw it. As far as the O-line goes, he zigged when he should have zagged. Atlanta by 8, 76-68. 3:50 remaining in the third. Rivers, Battle out of the corner. Bullseye, John Battle.
What a game JB has played. He's really spurred the Hawks offensively and has played superb defense.
3.5 remaining in the third. Atlanta by 10. Cartwright lost the pass, saves it, and Rivers steals. Rivers and Moses, 2-on-1. Rivers, Moses, the pass got kicked out of bounds. I think it got kicked out by someone in a red uniform, but they're going to give it to Chicago.
Terrible pass by Rivers. Try to bounce pass on the break. You never do that. He should have dished it off in the air or lobbed it to the basket.
Here's Craig Hodges across. So when they try to go somewhere but Jordan, they run into trouble. Here's Jordan.
Now you see John bodying up, double teaming, make him pass it off.
Hodges, the jumper, good. It was inside the three-point area.
That's it. Let someone else beat you other than Jordan.
Good pass by Michael. 3 minutes remaining in the third. Atlanta with an 8-point lead. Rivers. Neek sets the pick. Battle on the weak side. Koncak out of the corner. Hits. Atlanta passing the ball beautifully. I got to get my teeth in straight.
And doing it from the perimeter.
Now Hodges across with 2.5. Atlanta with their biggest lead, 10. They've had it a couple of times. Jordan comes off the double pick on the right side. Michael. And it's a 2-shot foul.
Big Mo that time late stepping up. John was picked. Moses should have stepped up quicker and got a hand in Jordan's face to prevent him from taking that shot.
There have been a few players and coaches in the NBA, Clyde, who kind of have intimated from time to time that perhaps Jordan gets a lot of foul calls, but I think we've been hearing that in the NBA for the last 88 years about every star, right?
It's standard.
Standard is right.
But I'm happy tonight the refs are letting them play. The people came to see these guys, and they're doing a good job in letting the game go up and down.
The rookie from Vanderbilt, Will Perdue, comes in. Not the most popular draft choice of all time. He's played very few minutes this year. Big guy. Foul shot missed. Jordan makes 1 of 2. Michael has 34. And Atlanta by 9, 80-71. Spud and John Battle now the backcourt. Neek up top. Foul on the pick set by Koncak.
Kak, no question about that. Not a good foul by Kak. Holding the man when he had no reason to. He has a wide body. Just use it, John.
Just over 2 remaining in the third. Hodges and Jordan with Sellers, Corzine, and the rookie Will Perdue. Here's Corzine. Hooks it up, no good. The rebound is taken by Will Perdue, stripped. Lost by Purdue. Spud dishes it. It's knocked away and regained by Battle.
The Hawks really hustling, keeping it alive.
There's 8 on the shot clock. Neek with Moses. Double. Battle. Underneath the Spud. He fakes it. Lost it. And the shot clock buzzer went off.
That time Spud, intimidated by Sellers, had an open shot. Saw Sellers coming.
Chicago gets it back with 1:30. That's one thing. If you double outside and Spud goes through and catches, he can't get a shot off down there. That happens. It really happens a lot. Hodges comes across, played by Spud. Corazine. The follow-away is no good. He's not a post-up player. He's an outside jump shooter.
Corazine, I have to get a shot some way.
Spud bounces, and the shot count the basket. He got fouled on the play. Little Sputnik.
Spud not intimidated this time as he dances and prances. You see the foul by Hodges. Continuation by Webb off the glass for 2. Again, the Spud man doing it. And the crowd is loving it.
You know, people talk about him being a little guy playing in the NBA, but God gave him that jumping ability. That doesn't make him too little when he goes up.
And speed.
Yeah.
Speed
Spud
to burn.
has 6 in the game with that 3-point play. Atlanta now has their biggest lead, 12, and Jordan is out of the game. 83-71. A minute remaining in the third. Doug Collins trying to get Jordan a couple of minutes in between the periods, too. Corazine overshoots, and Carr sends out Spud. Atlanta on a 4-on-3. Spud, great fake on the dribble. Contact open. Bullseye. .40 seconds remaining in the third. Atlanta by 14 and playing beautifully. Paxson. Double team. Here's Will Purdue. Purdue hits the jumper.
Will showing a nice touch.
They passed up Rod Strickland, who Clyde sees all the time in New York playing for the Knicks for Purdue. Very good choice, but it might be good in a couple of years, you don't know. Atlanta will kill it for the final shot. There is a 4-second difference on the game in shot clock. Spud, contact, open again. This one is way short. Corazine fires it, knocked away and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks, and Chicago has 3 seconds.
Good hustle by News to keep that ball from going down on the fast break. Cack was not aware of the time on the clock, and he took a very poor shot.
Hodges will come off Corazine's pick. Paxson, another 3-point shooter, is in. Now Hodges goes over to tell Sellers something.
Hodges said, give me the ball, man. You know I can shoot the 3.
Well, it's as long as it's strategy they're talking. Okay. 3 seconds now. Corazine launches it. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, the score, the Hawks 85, Chicago 73, here on the Hawks television network. Well, you can't miss. But we're not getting a very good picture of them, are we?
We had a short trip this time. And speaking of Jordan, he's back in the game. What I would do now, John, is every time he got the ball, I would definitely double team him, make the other guys beat me from this point.
I agree with you 100%, because now Chicago, there's no sense fooling around. Now Jordan's got to get the basketball. Atlanta up by 12, 91-79 with 8:45. Cartwright posted, and Hodges gets a 3 as a result. No rebound tip. Concat gets rebounds. One thing I have to say about John. Spud goes right past Hodges and got pushed.
Spud turning the afterburners on the baseline, and Hodges had to foul him that time. The Spud man providing an excellent lift for the Hawks here. He's really ignited the team.
Yeah, tonight he and John Battle have really played well, and the Hawks have really missed that off the bench. Battle scoring points and Spud doing his thing. Battle off the pick. Battle the drive in the lane, and he throws it in.
I like to see guys do more of that. Use Jordan, man. He can be That time Battle did.
Battle has 13. Jordan off the pick. 8:10 remaining. Atlanta now by 14, 93-79. Scottie Pippen hits the jumper.
Pippen showing his nice touch for a big guy from outside.
And Spud front court. Spud and Battle with Concact, Moses, and Cliff Livingston. Dominique will get back.
Nick has had a long rest.
He really has. Moses has drilled it. Moses, I know we say it about every game. If you don't play Moses, he's going to hit that jump shot. He's a good jump shooter. Cartwright, the drive, trip, and he got tripped over Concact. It'll be, I think, a non-shooting foul.
John Concact that time using the old foot trick to trip Cartwright as he went past him. Cack provided a spark hitting from the perimeter.
Hey, Tommy, how many boards did Cack get in the game? How many rebounds did Cack get?
Seven.
He got 7.
He has 7 bounds for Cack. 4 points. 2 nice long jumpers.
7.5 remaining. The Hawks have a 14-point lead. Jordan fires it, no, and Moses gets the rebound. Atlanta in a couple of minutes can put this one away. Spud. That was a bad pass. And Jordan on the run. Jordan. And he got fouled by Spud Webb. That's a big turnaround in the game. That's about a 5-point turnaround.
That time, Jordan, poetry in motion. Came up with the steal underneath the Hawks basket. Do you see him? Moses said, oh, no. And then Moses said, which way did he go? Michael goes in there. You see the foul by Webb. Not an untimely foul by Spud Webb. He should have left the man alone. Jordan putting on his show. The crowd loving it. That might ignite him now, John.
Jordan has 37. And the Atlanta lead down to 11, 95-84. Rivers has come in. Rivers in battle with Dominique, Cliff Livingston, and Moses. Cliff playing point forward. And here's Battle finding Dominique. Neat double, gets the shot off, blocked. Neat gets it back and lays it up and in. Chicago has no one to play Dominique. Here's Jordan across. I mean, few people do. But he can really go after Pippen and Sellers. Jordan the drive. Michael, good pass. Beautiful pass and a nice reverse by Scottie Pippen.
Jordan showing his bag of tricks, passing, finding Pippen underneath.
Moses the jumper. This one missed it, and the rebound taken away by Jordan, who saves it in bounds.
I feel the momentum switching to the Bulls, John.
Pippen.
You can feel it. You can feel the momentum.
Scottie lays it in, and Mike Fratello felt the same thing, so he called timeout. 6:17 remaining. Next 3 minutes in this game, obviously, are ultra pivotal. 6:17 remaining. Atlanta by 9, 97-88. The bench scoring, but that might be an unfair graphic because Chicago doesn't have a bench. 6:17 remaining. Atlanta's lead is cut to 9, and the next few minutes will tell a lot of the story.
John, remember they were up by 14, seemingly out of it. Jordan still 3-point play. They're back.
Dominique has missed it. Long rebound. Jordan. Now a basket, and they're down by 7.
And the Hawks have refused to double team him.
Jordan has hit it easy.
And they are paying a price for it.
Jordan at the head of the key for a jump shot. That's a layup. He's that good. He has 39, and the Atlanta lead down to 7. Now the Hawks need a basket. They got to get a good shot. Dominique. They've opened the side. He gets doubled. Rivers drives the seam. Bad shot. Rebound, Scottie Pippen. Atlanta taking one terrible shot after the other now. And Jordan will get you right back. Scottie Pippen lost by Rivers. Good steal by Rivers. Rivers picks up the dribble, and here's Dominique to take, to spin, the hook, and he calls a walk.
One of the rare times they will call a travel on Neek. That time they did. It seems to me he does that every time, but in this specific, it's peculiar how NBA officials know when to call certain fouls. That hurt the Hawks.
5.5 remaining. Now Chicago can come within 5, and if I was Chicago, I know that Jordan would have the basketball. Rivers now plays Jordan. And they're going to bring Jordan off a pick on the left side. Here's Michael. The drive that's so easy.
Incredible. I can't believe the Hawks are allowing him to just come waltz up to the basket like that.
Jordan has 41. It's a 5-point ball game. Let's see if the Hawks can get a decent shot this time. Theus off the pick. That's a good shot. And Reggie missed it. Rebound, Scottie Pippen. They can come to 3 now. Pippen. Jordan, the jumper. Got it again. And Atlanta calls time. A terrific comeback led by Michael. He has 43, and the Atlanta lead, once 14, is now down to 3. Timeout on the floor. Atlanta 97, Chicago 94. Streak. Chicago up in the first period by 13. Atlanta up in this period by 14, and Michael has led him back. And I'd like to see Atlanta now run a post-up play for Dominique. They are not getting good shots.
Here you see Jordan. That's the best output by an opponent against the Hawks this season. Jordan, it's not over yet.
Jordan has 43, and Atlanta leads it by 3, 4.5. Off the double team, they swing it for Theus. Dominique is posted up. Reggie had it knocked away and stolen by Scottie Pippen, and he got fouled. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
Reggie has been out to lunch tonight. He has not been there offensively. Defensively, he's not been able to contain Jordan to get any pressure on him. John, we talked about they were up by 14. We said when Jordan comes in, double team him. They did not do that, and they paid the price.
Yes, they have. John Battle comes in for Reggie, who's having a bad game, and Pippen comes across. Now the Bulls can come within 1. Now comes a double team. Michael beats the double team for the jumper good. He beats it so easily, doesn't he?
But how can you double team a man and he still ends up in the paint?
He has 45, 11 this period. It's a 1-point game. Battle. Livingston, that's not the shot the Hawks want. And he probably turned it down. Here's Moses forced out.
That's not the one shot Moses wants.
Scottie Pippen. Now Chicago can take the lead. And Pippen pulls the ball out to get it to Michael. Michael off the pick. Lost the dribble. It's loose. Sellers dives. Dominique ties him up. Ian Rivers.
Break that time by the Hawks to come up with the loose ball. At least for a jump ball. Jordan had it and lost it. Neek really hustling to come up with the jump ball. The Hawks are out of sync. The Bulls are playing with a lot of confidence.
Chicago has run off 13 straight.
There you see a pensive looking Fratello. He's concerned. Had a big lead. They've blown it. Now it's a game. John and I were alluding to the fact that Michael Jordan is a lot like Oscar Robertson, a one-man gang. But if you allow him to hang in the game, and at this point, he can beat you. One man can beat you.
Absolutely. And Chicago is right there. They're where they want to be. The Hawks have got to get the ball to Dominique. Rivers, here's Neek. Knocked away. Stolen by Jordan. Jordan, and he got fouled. This one could tie it. And Michael going for his 46th point and the tie.
Jordan proving no one's perfect, John.
No, but he's near it. Now that Carr is in the game, Atlanta could run post-up play for Antoine Carr. And Carr normally gets great shots. It's going to be played by Brad Sellers, who can't possibly play him. We're tied at 97. They swing it for Dominique. Moses fighting to go low.
Moses should clear, though. Let Neek have the side.
Rivers, a bad shot. I agree with you. Moses, I don't know why he went in there. Dominique can't work if he's there. Now Chicago can take the lead, and Atlanta is self-destructing, becoming apart like a cheap suit. 2:45 left in the ballgame. Here's Jordan.
Being guarded one-on-one. Now they double.
Sellers gets an open jumper and hits it.
But now the Bulls are inspired. It might be too late, Mike.
So there's a timeout on the floor with 2:34 remaining. It's a 20-second timeout.
Second 20-second timeout.
The Hawks have to decide where they want to go for a shot. Their shot selection has been terrible. I don't even mean bad. Theus had a jump shot I thought was pretty good. Chicago on a 15-zip tear. They lead 99-97. And Atlanta is not even getting a good shot. Forget about missing shots. They're not even getting a good shot. And if Dominique, I'd like to see Dominique posted up. They keep giving Dominique the ball in the wing. He's going to be doubled.
Yeah, but when he has a free side, Moses Malone comes over there. Moses should clear it out for him. No question, they are in an offensive stupor as well as a defensive stupor. And if they're to win this game, they need a basket the next time down the court. Chicago's playing very confidently. Jordan, that's the magic of this man. He can inspire a whole team. And right now, the Bulls are fired up, led by Michael Jordan.
Atlanta has Rivers and Battle with Carr, Moses, and Dominique. 2.5 remaining in the ball game. Chicago by 2. Rivers and Moses with a two-man game. Moses forced out. Here's the double team. The doubling Moses way out on the floor. I don't know if I agree with that. Battle on the drive. Jump passes to Neek in the paint. The shot is no good, but he drew a two-shot foul.
Precision passing that time by the Hawks to come up with the foul by Neek. Again, the Hawks look tentative to me, John. Some of the guys don't seem to want to take the shot. They've turned them down.
Scottie Pippen has 5 fouls. Livingston on the bench has 5. Neek has 27. He can tie the game with his foul shot with 2:13.
It's not a clandestine thing who will get the ball on the way down the court for the Bulls. It's a matter of how will the Hawks defend it.
Scottie Pippen, the point forward, comes across. Jordan comes off the pick. Goes through the lane, doesn't catch there. They're posting him up. Jordan posted, drives, double. Swing it, it's batted away, and it goes out of bounds. And Rivers goes right into his ultimate boss, Ted Turner, and Ted's daughter.
Not a bad catch by Doc, eh?
A minute 56 remaining. Jordan then posted up, and they doubled up. Now Jordan will get the ball himself to ignite the play. Takes a three, and missed it. The Hawks got a break. Cartwright, though, gets the rebound. How do you like that, Michael Jordan? Does he have confidence, or does he have confidence? Now Chicago calls time. Boy, that's unbelievable. What confidence. Come up and take a three-pointer from about 40 feet and have it go all the way in and then spin out. Timeout on the floor, the score. The Hawks 99, Chicago 99. And Frazier. And a time for drama. A minute 41 remaining. We're tied at 99. Chicago had a 16-2 run. Atlanta has scored a field goal in 5 minutes. Hodges the drive, knocks it in and draws the foul from Antoine Carr. Beautiful drive by Craig Hodges.
Splendid layup by Hodges using the left hand. Carr trying to block it, drew the foul. Again, John, poor defense here. Look, coming off the pick. No one helped JB. Carr committed himself. Hodges with an excellent left-hand shot off the glass. And the Hawks are in trouble.
Right here in River City. Hodges, to give Chicago a 3-point lead, does just that. Craig has 8 in the game.
Fratello, of course, and his troops on.
Atlanta needs a basket here. They don't get a basket here. Then Jordan comes down and scores, and you're down by 5. They're looking for Dominique. Forced way out by Scottie Pippen. Neek says clear. Neek drives into the trap, a 3-man trap. Battle the drive. The runner is good.
Big move by Battle. Tough shot. Jordan in his face. Gets it in.
Battle has a big game going. He has 15. Chicago by 1 with a minute 6. Pippen, they're looking for Jordan. He comes high off the pick. Jordan, double, goes cross-court, picked up by Cartwright. Here's Pippen. The drive is blocked and saved, but picked up by Jordan.
He's
2 on the
everywhere.
shot clock. Jordan at the buzzer. No. Rebound, Moses. Atlanta could take the lead. 40 seconds remaining. Atlanta down by 1, calling time. Well, the Hawks have needed some heroics. They needed Battle's tough shot. They needed Jordan to miss an open jumper on the baseline at the shot clock buzzer. and a couple of blocks on Scottie Pittman's
What
drive.
would you do now, John?
Well, I want to ask you, I'll give you my opinion in a moment, but Chicago really not in bad shape because with 39 seconds remaining, even if Atlanta scores to go ahead, Chicago's going to have the ball back in pretty good position. Well, you know they're going to double Dominique, and you really would like the ball down low to Nique. When he comes out, he's going to be doubled and even tripled. I guess, hope that you have really good spacing with Nique on one side of the court and John Battle can score on the other side of the court. And you can get the ball down low, either the Moses or Carr. I'd love to see Carr get the ball down low.
I would play a two-man game with Nique and Moses on the same side, then have Moses clear out. And now Nique would be one-on-one. Or Carr. Carr could do it as well.
The reason I like Carr better than the others, if he gets the ball down low and gets doubled, he can really make the right pass. He's a good passer.
And also Battle. He wants it now. He's showing.
Well, I like as Battle. Of course, you're a big fan of Battles, and the reason is because he can score. He can take his man and score. And with all this doubling on the other side of the floor, the strong side, if Battle gets it, someone's going to run over to him, and running over to him, he's going to go by you and pull up.
One thing the Hawks want to look for here is Jordan coming from behind, blocking someone's shot. And Battle is his man, so Battle would have to go to the open position and burn Jordan in that case.
Atlanta has plenty of time. They'll get the ball at midcourt, and they have 17 on the shot clock.
Again, look for Jordan trying to come up with the steal away from the ball or blocking the shot from behind.
All right, here's Carr in front court. Rivers gets the drive. The runner is no good. Dominique missed it, and Rivers got it back. Oh, it went on the end line. So Chicago has it with 26 seconds remaining. Rivers ad-libbed a good play. He had a good drive, and the rebound just went away from Nique when he got up top.
Nique was way up top on that one. Lost it out of bounds.
Jordan gets fouled right away by Rivers with 22 seconds. So this is going to put Atlanta 3 down if Jordan makes 2.
Okay, that foul, not a good foul by Doc. You were double teaming Jordan, so keep him in front of you. Doc allowed him to get a step on him, had to foul him to stop his penetration. Vitello saying, I can't believe it.
Well, Atlanta now has to hope that Michael misses 1 of 2.
46 for Jordan. Uncanny night for this guy should dress in a phone booth, man. Wear an S on his chest. John, I recall in high school, the coaches, when you come up against a good guy, they would always say, this guy put his pants on the same way that you do. I wonder if Jordan, I think he jumps into both legs at one time.
Jordan has 47 points. He also has 10 rebounds and 9 assists.
He's different. He's unique. Incomparable.
Jordan and Chicago by 3.
Unflappable, Jordan.
Atlanta calls time. I have a question for you. Would you, 22 seconds remaining, would you come up and fire a three-pointer to tie? Or would you just try to get something to go down and then apply defensive pressure and maybe foul?
I guess that would be the conventional thing to do, right? Come up, try to score a basket, then foul them.
And one more thing, too. If you do score, if you're fortunate enough to come down and score, then someone's got to put pressure on Jordan before he catches the ball because you don't want him at the foul line. You want someone else. You want to foul somebody else. And the NBA, if you're wondering, for those who are new to the NBA, you can't just run over and foul somebody without the ball. They used to do that in the old days.
Yeah.
But they stopped that kind of shenanigans. Guys were grabbing someone all over the court.
Off the bench, they were grabbed.
Yeah.
Well, the game has progressed quite a bit. It's very interesting. And this is why I like the implication of the three-point shot. You're never out of it. There's always a lot of strategy involved down to the wire.
104-101. When Chicago was 11 or 12 down, 10 down, they hit a couple of hoops. Atlanta looked very sluggish, and Clyde Frazier said immediately, I feel it going to Chicago. And it did, and it happens in basketball, in pro basketball. It happens so very quickly. And Atlanta hit a terrible dry stretch. They took awful shots, and before you know it, Chicago was right back in the game.
And Mr. Jordan brought them back.
And Jordan has 48, and he has 14 in this period. Chicago in the period has scored 31, and Jordan has 14 of them. Pippen has added 7. Well, now let's see if Atlanta takes the best shot available or tries to hit a 3. Dudley Bradley, who is a three-point shooter, is in. He also is a pretty good defensive player. So that if Atlanta could score, they'd want Dudley to go play. Now John Paxson comes in to match up. Atlanta down by 3. Rivers finds Dudley Bradley outside. Moses, Dominique a 3. Way short. Saved in by Battle. Moses a 3. No. Jordan back taps it. 8 seconds. Atlanta gets another chance. Now they have to shoot a 3. Dudley Bradley. No. And Chicago will win this game. It's all over. Michael Jordan lived up to advanced billing. He was fabulous, and he brought Chicago back. Right now, the final score. The Chicago Bulls 104 and the Atlanta Hawks 101.